This is an example of a wide shot. It includes the entire subject from head to toe and covers 10 to 15 foot field of view. This is an example of a mid shot. It includes the subject from the waist up and covers a 5 to 6 foot field of view. This is an example of a medium close-up shot. It includes the subject from the chest up and covers about a 3 to 4 foot field of view. This is an example of a close-up shot. It includes the subject from the neck up where the subject's head takes up most of the frame from top to bottom. This is an example of a cut-in shot. It focuses the audience's attention onto something specific on the subject. This is an example of a high-angle mid-shot. It makes your subject appear smaller than they really are. This is an example of a low-angle mid-shot. It makes your subject appear larger than they really are. This is another way to add perspective, typically as a cutaway, introductory, or closing shot. The subject can walk away towards or through the scene. This is an example of a two-person shot that is often used to introduce both the interviewer and the interviewee.
If you do not want the interviewer in the scene, then you can simply use a close-up or medium close-up of the interviewee instead.
This is an example of an over-the-shoulder shot where the interviewer and the interviewee are portrayed in a more conversational manner. How you doing, Frank?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
It includes the entire subject head to toe and covers 10 to
This is an example of a slow zoom-in. It first shows the entire environment, then focuses the audience's attention on the subject.
It was only put one, so it should have.
I think we need to do that again. I don't think we need to.
This is an example of a slow zoom out with a leading effect. It focuses on the subject, then it reveals more of the environment at the end. This is an example of a true leading shot. It takes some practice to maintain a steady shot while walking backwards. This is an example of using depth of field to create interest in a shot. Subjects can come into focus or fall out of focus in the camera movement.